Shalom Yasharala. Before you go into this lesson, we give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Khan, better known as Great Millstone, for the before the 100% truth that I've been created divide under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David, and Army Brother Zaria coming to this lesson. Now, this article has been resurfacing, especially what happened about 3 days ago. So, I'm going to go through this article a little bit and provide remedies to assist so those that may have even come in contact with people that has taken the shot, the spike, wouldn't go through certain situations, because we know it are the lessons of that even being spreading through at simple things as sweat, saliva, and even through sex, right? So we know how this thing is about. So let's go into it, because this actually affects it in a negative way, right? There are chemicals that are compounds that is required for that to be dismissed, which is like things like bromelain, things like boron, and we call this the next chemical compound, I forget, but it's in my videos. But let me get into the main thing. New York Post, starting from February 2021, federal health agencies had been alerted to large reports of myocarditis in young people who received a Pfizer shot, but waited until late June that year to adjust the shot labels to make the side effects known. Now remember, at least last year, the information was brought out as to what was causing the clots, what was causing the issues of heart disease in people dealing with the vaccine in Pfizer, in AstraZeneca, and I believe it in Johnson & Johnson. This information was brought out. So this is not unknown to anyone. We just are adding additions to what was said so we could provide the remedies to prolong life, right? It says, even though CDC and FDA officials were well aware of the risk of myocarditis following COVID shots, the Biden administration opted to withhold issuing a formal warning to the public for months about the safety concerns. Wow. Jeopardizing the health of young Americans. And the 54 page in the interim reported said. So you're seeing the information being brought here. As governors say, just in CDC, FDA officials were well aware of the risk of myocarditis following an mRNA injection, right, and took steps to downplay them. So you see, this is why it's important that we go into this lesson, because I remember I myself, something was telling me and leading me away, and I myself did not even consider taking it at all, to the point I said, nope, I want no part of it. And after that, a bunch of information was brought out even that same year of the deadly virus as to what would have happened. And everything that it said so far has come to pass. So you see what is important, to trust in Yahweh Shai. Now, I didn't even know his name and his whereabouts back then. But the Bible says, I girded thee, even though thou hast not known me, roughly paraphrasing. So this is why it's important that we get this information. The Bible says what? Yahweh has created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. This is crucial information. As the Bible says, wisdom and knowledge shall be stability at that time, and strength of salvation, for the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. So let's pay attention to what I'm going to bring out, what myocarditis is, and the effects of it on your body, and what you could use to combat the situation, to be exact, right? To prevent yourself from getting it. I know I type in, okay, I don't know why this I keep saying myocarditis, right here. I keep saying why? I don't know. Alright, So, myocarditis in the scripture says myocarditis is a disease of the heart, the bacterial or viral infection that causes inflammation of the heart muscles is myocarditis. In this, the middle layer of the heart that is myocardium gets inflamed. When our body gets some infection, then the immune system fights it. This results in the inflammation of the middle layer of the heart. The heart is an important part of our body. It pumps the blood. This supplies the nutrients and oxygens to the rest of the body parts. If anything wrong with the heart, it affects the other body parts. Cause of myocarditis, viral infection, fungal infection, which is the two main part that was going through. Other health issues. Here is it: parasitic infection and bacterial infection. This all leads up to that shot, because we know of statistics and of research of many doctors. There had been parasites and loads of fungus and bacteria within that shot. I'm telling you, if you look up Dr. Lewis, Dr. Lewis from Tacarigua, he does his research. Does his focus, his blood, and looking at the blood before and after the shot has been taken. There's a major difference. It's a deadly difference, to be exact. If not treated properly, myocarditis may cause death, stroke, and heart failure, which is why we need to adjust and do this lesson. So let's go into the first point: the single herbs to prevent that, which again, a glad way to start. They start proper with ginger. Ginger for myocarditis: consume 2 to 3 slices of fresh ginger twice a day. It works very well. Garlic for myocarditis: consume 2 to 3 cloves daily on an empty stomach. This works very well as well. The bilberry: consume 1 cup of bilberry fruit juice daily for 10 days. Grapefruit for myocarditis: consume 1 glass of grapefruit juice daily. We have Camellia sinensis for myocarditis. You have steep 1 teaspoon of crushed camellia green tea leaves in 1 cup of hot water for 15 minutes. Strain and drink it by the sip. Fenugreek for myocarditis. You could also, which is like to extract the pulp of the aloe vera leaf. Have 1 teaspoon of it daily in the morning. Cayenne, very important for removing the effects of myocarditis. Sprinkle 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper over your daily meals. Now I have also 3 for multiple combination in this aspect, even though you don't have it, to add to it, and this is simple: fruits, right? Ginger, fruits and herbs, and roots. Ginger, turmeric, and pineapple. Make that into a juice, and you have nothing to worry about. You add a pinch of cayenne. You could even add a teaspoon of cayenne pepper with that, and you blend. Add lemon if you need to, like make it into a shot. You blend and you strain all the residue. You take this shot, or you just drink a half cup 3 times a day. The effects of myocarditis is going to reduce within the same day, and you take that for the next 10 days, and you would no longer see the effects. We call this turmeric contains boron. Ginger and cayenne pepper works hand in hand to relieve heart diseases, heart issues, especially dealing with myocarditis. Let's go into the next one. Next information. We're dealing with heart disease here. We're dealing with the myocardial ischemia, right? Ischemia still up. You just need one. We have the heart disease, right? And then I'll give them the remedy that I know and worked for many people concerning this COVID situation, this shot situation. So we have heart disease, American basswood, black walnut, cat's claw. We're going very good so far with the black one, cat's claw, cinnamon, chive or chive, cranberry, Epsom salt, hawthorn berries or hawthorns itself, hops, juniper. We have lady's thumb. We have leeks, lion's mane, milk thistle, prickly pear, cactus, red clover, red mulberries, sugar maple syrup. Then we go down to the myocardial ischemia, right? That's how it's pronounced. And it's simple kudzu. So that's 2 remedies as well, aside from what was given before. I want to get one more before we go into the main one. I give you the heart disease in this one. So, right, there we go. So I go straight into the remedies for the heart disease, because look at what I called before and look at the similarities in it. Let's read it. We have, again, for the herbs for the heart disease, right? We have black cohosh, carayon, which is why I make sure I'm bringing this here. Chinchona, right? We have cramp back. We have hawthorn berries, like I said, for all types of heart problems. Horse tail. We have lily of the valley, natural digitalis. We have melissa. We have milk thistle, mistletoe salac. We have mother's wort, directly used to strengthen the heart walls, inner and outer, and prevent things like myocarditis. Then we have rosemary, good for increasing oxygen and circulation. Notice there's no food involved in this, because the foods that you're supposed to be consuming after you're fasting while taking these herbs are only fruits and certain veggies. Understand where I'm coming from? This is a strict diet you have to take. I tell you that all the time, even during the time when I select for the thing. The last information I want to bring to you, because I want to make it short, and that's some more lessons to do. I don't have much time today. Tomorrow I'm supposed to have more free time to do what I'm supposed to do. So yeah. So like I said, simply write this down, because this is crucial information. Bible says what? There's a time when their hands is good to success, for he shall also pray unto Yahweh that they shall prosper, that which he give for ease and for remedies to prolong life. So this is a remedy I'm going to give you that is going to prolong your life. The Heavenly Father, or I would say that the construction of this remedy works so well. So let's go into it. It's simply a parasite and blood cleanse. Simple. But this is not the usual. You'll get some of the basics and then you'll get something different, right? So the parasite blood cleanse consists of wormwood, black walnut, clove, chaparral, blessed thistle, I want to do too fast, so chaparral, blessed thistle, write this down. Yeah, man. Good. As you continue, just right. Neem, fennel. We could exclude the fennel if you want to, but neem, right? And we have mullein. We have we call this thing burdock root, yellow dock, hydrangea root, sarsaparilla, and I believe is this is herb. I forget the name of it. Yes, right. And what do you call this thing? Valerian. Then we have with it natural. This is the herbal brown the root compound. With that we have 3 different type of compounds. We have the greens, we have the roots, dried roots, and we have the root powder, right? So the last one to add to this is greater stinging nettle. One more time, greater stinging nettle, blue vervain, and kalawala. Yes, you heard me, kalawala. The combination, you get in a pot, hot water, boil it, you add them into the water, you put it at a boil for the next 10 minutes, you take it off and put it to simmer for the next 5 minutes, low, 5 minutes. And when you're done, you take it off, let it cool down. When it becomes close to room temperature, warm enough so it won't burn your tongue, you take a cup of it twice a day, because a big pot you're using. Twice a day. With that being said, the moment you drink that on the first time, you'll feel their different effects. Your situation with heart and circulation is going to reduce almost immediately. I'm not even joking. Everyone who has taken this has said the same thing. Unless it might be different for you, which I guess it has the same effect on many people. How I could say. And drink that for the next 7 days. For the first day, you are fasting with just that and water. The second day is the fruits and your veggies only. No salt, no sugars. The only thing you should worry about is your fruits and veggies, which consist of cucumbers, lettuce, onions. Cut up some garlic if you need to, not too much because the cyanide in garlic is high. So cut up some garlic if you need to, cut up some ginger slices, you add some pineapples, you add some apples if you need to, you add some watermelons, or you could even add some mangoes, you could add some bananas cut up. That is a salad. That is a fruit and veggie salad. A meal for twice a day on the next day. The first day of fast and the second up until the 6th, you'll be consuming the salad. On the 7th day, you fast again with your parasite and blood cleanse. However, you are going to incorporate on that day, in the same time you're drinking the parasite and blood cleanse, you are going to be consuming something called a gut and cell cleanse, which consists of slippery elm bark, psyllium husk, sinneth, with a sprinkle of Epsom salt. You put a boil to heat it, let the effects take place. It might be a little gooey because of the slippery elm and the psyllium. It might be a little gooey to the texture. Try to dilute it as best as you could. But what you're doing is you're manning up, drinking a cup of that after you drink a parasite and blood cleanse. But in the evening, you are going to fill up your toilet bowl and you are going to see certain parasites unalived in your feces. You are also going to now begin to feel free and relieved of your symptoms completely, to the point that your nostrils is going to feel clear, even though there wasn't any effects on your nostrils. It's going to feel clear. So I hope this information was clear and edifying. This was direct enough. The Shalom Mesharala, Kal Halal Yam Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Khan, better known as great minister, for the bring forth the 100% truth that have been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David, and I'm a brother Zariah saying to you, Shalom. So Shalom until the next one.